Just in tucking your tail because you said I'm gonna take your license. Well, show me you gonna take my license for a black man performing in my club where nobody was injured.
Facts.
That's a lawsuit, bro.
That's a lawsuit.
And I just ain't met nobody that's really like at that point. Like, yeah, fuck it. If you want to go to war, let's go to war.
But you heard, yeah. What you heard, you can hear a motherfucking thing.
And then you got the tour coming up too?
The tour, yep, I got 2 tours jumping off. I got this cannabis tour that crack. It's a city tour. That cracked January 29th. And then I got the All-Star Weekend with Sada Baby in Cleveland. I'm going on tour with Sada Baby Dro and Webby.
Dope.
Yeah,
okay.
Southwest by Southwest. So I'm about to be on the move.
How did you how you get on the Sada Baby tour? And the cannabis tour. How did you
well, my new management group, which is LRG, she put me on the cannabis tour, and I went to do a show in Denver that time, and I met a promoter out there that was just like, yeah, nigga, you with any kind of headliner show I got, nigga, I need you.
Straight up.
So he hit me like, I got this tour coming, you feel me? Of course I had to spin.
Yeah.
But he like, I got this tour coming up, and it's a headliner show, and I think you should be on it. I'm like, hell yeah, shoot the ticket, the invoice. And we did that, and now it's time to get to it.
That's dope. That's dope. So, traveling, that's another thing about people in the city. I feel like a lot of people need to travel, man, because when other people hear us, I think the other people hear us different than we hear ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if you go out of town, certain places in the South, they tell you talk proper and all that shit, you know what I mean? So, I think it'd be intriguing. What do you feel like traveling then helped you out as far as, like, handling your business?
Traveling helped me out in many aspects because I got to see how they come in, like with their projects and their struggle is like in different cities, and not seeing if it matches ours, but being able to relate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, y'all turn y'all oven on and heat up the house too? Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Oh, y'all eat the chicken syrup sandwich and shit? Oh, okay, cool. So it's just like that helped you. It helped your creative mode go in a different manner, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, they gonna feel this if I say a line that they normally say in their city and state.
Marketing, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
marketing.
Yeah.
Because like relating is everything. I know, like, one thing I can say is our first time stepping out the city when we went to Cali, they was telling us how Nipsey wasn't able to perform in Cali because of the 6-0s. And it instantly clicked, like,
We going through that same shit.
We going through the same shit at home.
And you know why? It's because he had to make that transition. He wanted the world to know it was neighborhood rolling 60s, but like you said earlier, he didn't know how to clean it up. It was just so blunt, like this neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
So when he started coming with the mailbox monies and all that kind of shit, oh yeah, let's build on the brand. This nigga is not neighborhood 60s. This nigga is Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, because forever they was calling neighborhood Nip.
You know what I'm saying? He's a brand now, so we got to give him the respect that's due. And the thing with him was, Cuz was so smart, like it was unbelievable. Like, ain't no way in hell they would have been shutting his shows down. Like he would have been lawyered up immediately. You feel me? Them niggas had that kind of bread. They had that kind of push.
But he didn't know it.
And he didn't know that. He had to find it. I mean,
I think, like I say, I think that's a big issue. Like learning, seeing that, and then seeing what goes on here is like, damn. So traveling, like you said, traveling is so important. I think a lot of young rappers need to learn that. Like you say, with the lawyer shit, we got to learn that. You know, that was our conversation with Stacy. Like, if this happened, you able to do this and do that. Like, yeah, okay, it sound good, but now prove it. I think it's time for motherfuckers to prove what they, like you said on Icy Jones shit today. Like, you got to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a motherfucker say I can't come, you got to stand on, like, nah, that nigga's performing. Like, why he's not? You know what I'm saying? Like, give us a better reason. Give us a better excuse.
Just tucking your tail because you said I'm gonna take your license. Well, show me you gonna take my license for a black man performing in my club where nobody was injured.
Facts.
That's a lawsuit, bro.
That's a lawsuit.
And I just ain't met nobody that's really like at that point. Like, yeah, fuck it. If you want to go to war, let's go to war.
For real. And they don't understand how much it can benefit them. Like, I be feeling like artists, like y'all, man. If you really stand up for artists, you know what I'm saying. You put it all out there, man. A motherfucker gonna come back and bless you, man.
Absolutely.
Because a motherfucker never forget. Even if it ain't 1 year, 2 year, a motherfucker never forget who gave a motherfucker their first interview, their first break, their first listen. You never gonna forget that, man. Right. Like with your team, like, you gonna forever have love for your team because it's like,
They been
Y'all
there.
believed in a dream when it was
there.
just a dream.
When I had the studio in the kitchen in the duplex,
Right.
still pulling up support and $5 CDs, this, that, and the third. Like, the support always been there. I can never be a nigga that said, hey, my city don't support me, because I get that.
Yeah, for real, for real.
One thing you said before we get into the end of this shit. One thing you said at the meeting, you said to the dude about bringing people to shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
I instantly was like, since he in the building, we're gonna speak on him. I know he could bring bodies to the shows, and then y'all not letting it. So one of the things that was asked of you is, can you bring 500 people if given the opportunity? And
Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, he got 300 for a section.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like
Like
300
I'm
niggas
saying.
gonna just come from.
And then it's just like, depending on what kind of show, it's gonna be motherfuckers flying in, all types of shit. So that'd be too easy. He said, I'll give you 500 tickets at $10 a ticket. Could you sell them? Yes.
Facts.
For real.
Because even if a nigga don't plan on going to the show, I know I can get $10 for this ticket.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
And
$10.
yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
for real.
So yeah, that's
And
too
that
easy.
and that's
It's all
so.
about making it happen.
I think that's so important, because I think shit that we forget about in this city is, at the end of the day, you are a business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to be able to bring bodies. You feel me? Niggas not building a new McDonald's if they can't sell hamburgers.
For real.
You're not getting a McDonald's in your section if ain't nobody buying that motherfucker. It's just not what's finna happen. You feel me? It's a reason why we got 30 motherfucking liquor stores here. We go to them other people's side of town. They ain't got no liquor store. They ain't got this or they ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? We don't got a Chick-fil-A over here in no project
At all.
but they everywhere else. Like, they not building it where niggas not paying attention to it. And I think you other artists got to realize you are a brand at the end of the day, and you have to be able to bring bodies
Yeah.
if you want money. A lot of niggas want money from doing the work.
And they don't have no proof.
They don't even have no fans, bro.
Yeah, I rap. That's it.
They don't
Just
even
give me
really-
the bag. I rap
I think a lot of people, they don't even, like, you test your fans.
for sure.
A lot of people don't even test them. They let a motherfucker just tell them that they're a fan, or just tell them. We don't even have mind. We don't mind telling a nigga I'm a fan, because most niggas be feeling like, oh, I'm dick right. No, nigga, I like your music. Nigga, I ain't trying to marry you, nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
pride
Ain't
and
that serious? You feel me? But it's like with you test your fans. Like, I be telling people all the time, like, y'all be saying whatever y'all feel about Code 7. If y'all don't feel like we show you love, or you feel like so many people fuck with you, throw a show.
Right.
It'll humble these niggas. You know it will. Or open up your YouTube page. Get some subscribers. That's what humble niggas, man.
sure.
You really think all these people love you, nigga, and they won't even hit subscribe for free? How does that make sense, though? But then y'all arguing with us, and it be weird to me, because it's like, y'all ain't even making the niggas around y'all prove it. And it's another thing I want to address. And the biggest thing we get is like, niggas want us to gangbang for them. Like,
And I'm
what
not
do y'all
doing it.
have on our show? Like, bro,
Yeah.
you see these niggas on the streets, you shake these niggas' hands.
man.
You up in these niggas. But then y'all want us to diss them on our show?
That's not
Why do we gotta do that? We don't even want to talk about no beef or no
We wanna
drama.
talk about street
we
shit.
want to talk about the
Give
music.
a fuck about that.
That's all that matter.
That's
shit is
all that
weird.
matter.
All
At
that
the-
matter.
At
It's
the
a
end
cold
of the day,
game,
like,
man.
it's so much of that shit of niggas wanting that, and niggas, like, nigga, we not trying to hear that. Like bro said, when it comes to different shit, like, you one of them niggas that you put a video out,
It's going crazy.
you could damn near guarantee 10K.
For
For
sure.
real.
We not talking about like, oh nigga, I might get 100. Like, you could put a video out, not market that motherfucker, and you
For
probably
sure.
gonna
It's
get
gonna go
10K.
For sure.
So we know the love is there. Like, I tell niggas all the time, like, one thing you said was important in this conversation when you was like, I gotta change. I'm kind of changing all my music for the kids. Legit, the city was singing "I'm from Donna," and it was hella people that's never been to no part of the project.
That's a dope ass song.
Kids too.
And it was all kids. I
Yeah.
remember doing a car show, and they asked me to perform, but not from Donna. So when I get up here
I
and
think
get
I
on
see
stage,
that. Yeah.
they like, nah, where's from Donna at?
The kids
The
saying
kids though, like, okay, I did Remind Me, I did something else, and they like, all right, from Donna. Y'all wanna hear from Donna? From Donna. Drop that shit.
Oh, me, I think I remember that when you was like,
And
man,
they-
they don't want me to play this shit, but fuck it.
And they
I
were
remember
crazy,
that shit.
bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, I'm walking back and forth, and I'm just looking at so many different little kids singing this shit.
Yeah, because you can hand a mic away. You
And
can
I'm
get a
like,
mic to the crowd,
oh,
and they do their
okay.
shit. And
Yeah.
and I think That's what I tell you all the time. Like, and that's a part of influence, right? You can make songs like that representing your section from niggas that don't know about that section. Like fuck Vegas, right? Like fuck Vegas at this point, right? From Donna is similar to motherfuckers saying we not from 63rd.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That's one of my favorite parts of the song. I don't know nothing about that shit. It's just catchy.
Yeah,
You know
I'm not
what
from
saying?
63rd. Like that's what From Donna represents. And I don't think that when you have something like that, like when you broke down your reason for my turn, I'm like, it make perfect sense because you have niggas in other cities, niggas in Summerlin, whatever, saying I'm from Donna. That's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because of no, you're not, but I love that you
Absolutely.
love this. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that just that part is putting on for Vegas in a different way. Because one thing we know about Vegas, there's only a few legit gangs that represent that section, right?
Absolutely.
Donna, if you say you from Donna, you from Vegas.
Ain't no
You know
other
what I'm
Donna
saying?
nowhere in the world.
There's no other Donna nowhere in the world. There's only one set of hoods. There's only
Nah,
one.
they got Donnas
version of-
in Bakersfield. I mean, not Bakersfield. Yeah, Bakersfield. They got Donnas in
But it
Tennessee.
came. Did it come from Vegas?
But everything came from here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
the origination of it is here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like shit like that is big. It's the same I say about Boosie all the time. Like Bleak.
You
You
gonna
know
talk
what
about
the
his
fuck
boy.
Bleak was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it wasn't gonna stop a nigga from saying something about Bleak
Oh, mama.
because of I fuck with Boosie, or, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with his music. So you brought that element, you brought that influence.
And you brought the swag. I'm gonna keep it real. Like it was a time where it was like the swag wasn't. I feel like the swag wasn't over there.
Yeah.
You brought the swag over there.
Yeah.
Like I know you be looking at them niggas like. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it ain't no knock on nobody. You feel me? Somebody got to do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was just me being younger, like, and not only me, it was a couple of niggas over there that was putting that shit on, but it's just a lot of homies didn't lead a set, so they
You
didn't
didn't
know
see
nothing but white tees and chucks and shit like that. So when they come see a nigga getting how he get, it's just like follow suit because he getting the bitches doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So
And then you getting money and you not being celebrity like.
No.
And I say that because of like
a
you
lot
get
of these
niggas that
niggas
get
be
money.
Hollywood.
They talking about
Hollywood,
Gucci
yeah.
and Fendi and all that. You still like, nigga, I'm riding around this slab. I'm finna go buy another old school. Y'all
I'm
keep
still
talking that
on
foreign
set every
shit.
day, like, I'm a regular
I'm not
nigga.
changing me as a nigga. You know what I'm saying? The money don't change me as a nigga. You know, so salute to all that shit.
For sure, man. And before we wrap this up, man, we got this segment called Game for Lames. Let the people know some game you acquired in life, you know what I'm saying, that you felt to help you dodge some bullshit. Like, you know how old motherfucker probably didn't told you, like, everything that glitter ain't gold and shit to that nature.
Shit. Dodging a fake love.
Straight up.
You know, that's the most game I can ever give a nigga, you feel what I'm saying? It's just don't let your loyalty be your downfall, and I learned that in jail. It went from seeing niggas every day, hearing from niggas every day, to calling niggas and not asking for nothing and telling you, I'm gonna put 40 on your books Friday, 2000 and whatever come, and it still ain't none of that. And then it's just like, okay, no, his word ain't really worth shit.
Yeah, for
Why put my life on the line for that?
Straight up.
And it's crazy how that's one thing about prison, bro. It's crazy how I'm going to do this small thing, $10, $20. You can drop it off at my mama's house. You can do whatever. That small shit show you
Who
Yeah,
that
really.
really?
You feel me?
with you. Huh?
because we know you could just tell me I ain't got it. You could just say no. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that created a lot of shit for me. It made me kick back from the stupid shit that I was doing.
right.
It made me stop having so much love, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm only gonna love you as much as you love me. But if I love you, I love you. It's good. You ain't never gotta question it.
Straight up.
Real shit.
For real, man. But man, keep living, keep thriving, man.
Yeah.
Put the city on the map, man. One more thing too, and I know that situation had happened. I seen you when you was on the internet.
Oh,
you
yeah,
even-
yeah.
I gotta
The
bring
doc-
that shit up.
Well,
Facts.
When that was the craziest shit a nigga seen, bro.
video.
oh, that
With that
live.
video, that live,
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
every interview, that shit was real. It wasn't for no views. It wasn't. The Die Today videos or song wasn't even thought of when that shit happened. Like that was a real life situation. And you know, in so many words, it was just a nigga hating, not having no real love for a nigga, trying to put me in a trick bag and just a robbery gone bad.
Yeah.
Get the fuck down, nigga. Get in.
And I heard you say on Icy shit like, that was your
That was
when the
my
shit was
spot.
but when the shit was happening, you more so was listening for the voice. Like, do I
Yeah.
know this? Because most of the time when they get robbed or something, it's somebody to know you.
It's just playing the game. Like, I'm
Right.
in the game. I know the game. I'm gonna keep it real. I can keep it real. Niggas ain't coming down over that bridge to do no slipping and sliding, and they definitely not coming in nobody's doorstep and
Yeah, that's
letting the
different.
whole house live. So automatically, even while it's going on, you isolate the ops.
Right.
Because this ain't all the real killers are already locked up or they dead. So if it was somebody coming to get their man, it would have been 3 dead bodies in this motherfucker.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now let me listen because I might know this motherfucker. Let me hear this voice because I know the what up, cuz, what up, fool, what
Yeah.
up, you know what I'm saying? Or let me look at these eyes because I know what these eyes look like when they off drugs.
Straight up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where you just be like, nah.
And that was the first thing me and bro said. I was like, oh, that's somebody a motherfucker know.
Yeah, because we looking at. I'm like,
We
ain't
saw
nobody
it.
just-
We actually see
But
it.
like you said, that like to keep it real. We from the other side. We know what niggas not doing and not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
And it
you
would-
not just pulling up on Civic Center on no crazy
Yeah.
shit while we in our spot. Like,
Inside
and we ain't just
the-
pulling up.
And then you come
we
in
ain't
the
just
living
coming-
room and you still
niggas
let
ain't doing
everybody
that.
live.
Niggas ain't
Yeah,
doing that.
you wasn't there for that.
Not no.
You know what I'm saying?
not
And you
no
didn't
nigga
even
that's
want to be
gonna
there.
kill you.
That's the cold part. You didn't even
the
want to
fuck
be
up.
there. Yeah, you didn't
Boy,
want to
put
be
that gun
there.
in your pocket and go outside.
For real, for real.
Like, what-
Yeah, for real.
Get the fuck down, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't
Alright,
want to
bro.
do
It's
that.
crazy because when not the video, right? When I first, the reaction of the city before, that's what made me react to it.
Yeah.
Was the reaction of the city. I was like, let me go watch this motherfucking video because it's too many, shit about it. Because for real, I thought it was Die Young.
Everybody did.
I thought it was Die Young.
Everybody
So I didn't rush to watch the video. Then when I'm hearing niggas calling me like, you seen Baby Blue in the video? And I'm like, oh, Die Young, that's with Flames. I'm like, oh yeah, I peeped that. And I hit Lonnie. I'm like, hey, that video not Die Young. And Lonnie was like, oh, I don't know. I shoot so many videos, I can't even tell you where it's from. I'm like, so that's a new track. That was legit a new track. Are we getting that track on the next project? Or so I know niggas want to hear it.
More
outside
than
of
likely,
that.
to be honest, I really thought it was already on there for real.
For real?
For real. Because the My Turn CD, actual CD, is double disc. Because it was so many songs.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, I'm on the set. It's on there because I was listening to it in my slab.
It's not on Spotify.
It's on disc too, though. It's not on nothing but on the CDs.
Make a nigga want to get, because I'm like, I never heard it.
A lot of y'all didn't because it was so much
What's it
going
called?
on trying to die today.
No, ain't on this one.
Yeah, he
it's
said it's only on the CDs.
Okay,
Because
okay.
it was double disc. On Jesus
You
Christ.
gotta get drives. You do got
I
drives.
got drops.
You know
I gotta
what?
Upgrade them.
Before you get up out of here, one thing I do want to say, because I thought it was some cold shit. When you first put out your merch with your cover, I'm like, ain't nobody finna buy no fucking picture of this nigga cover. Who this nigga think he is? And then I seen a bitch on Snap with it. I was like, bro, you know what? This nigga's a
For real.
different level
For real.
influence wise. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, this nigga got a white t-shirt with his cover on it, and motherfuckers is
going crazy.
paying for
For
it.
sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
sold out on all that shit. All my merch I never hold on to.
and
Only thing
that
I got right now is My Turn CDs because I ordered like 5,000 of them bitches to test my game
yeah,
to see if I can dump 5,000 at $10 a CD.
straight up.
that's 100. When I seen that shit, I was like, yeah, this nigga a different level.
For
So,
sure, man.
yeah,
Keep
with all
that
that
influence
said,
going, man. Keep uplifting the city, man. Doing your shit, man.
Likewise, man. Y'all keep putting on for the city because believe it or not, y'all really do a lot for the city. Like, y'all really make
Appreciate
niggas want to be on Code 7.
100,
And
bro.
that's why so many new rappers down, niggas coming out the woodworks because they want those reviews. So y'all keep doing y'all shit, man.
For sure,
Man,
for
most
sure.
definitely. The most difficult part of, not difficult part of making it, because we always been our own niggas, so it wasn't no issue. But I know, like, it was knowing I'm finna show love to everybody
Yeah,
in the city when I know that's not what's going on. Because I remember me and you talking before you came. You was like, bro, if I would have knew this was you putting this up, I wouldn't even have said nothing because I know you show love to everybody. I thought this was that regular bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the part of that, and that's what I can like salute you for. Is I have yet to see you downplay anything coming from the city if it's coming from the city.
No, I'm supporting that shit if it's worth supporting. Yeah, I'm supporting that shit. I'm not ever gonna knock that shit. Like if it's not to my liking, then I'm just not gonna play it.
Oh, one more thing too, man. I know some one more things. How did the concept of that Raiders track come? We gotta talk. About that.
Gotta talk about Raiders track.
He was actually spitting on that motherfucker too.
My manager Goldie, she like, this is like the best of both worlds. I like your bang song, but we need to turn this into a radio get in.
Yeah.
It go black and silver, black and silver, black and silver, black and silver, I go by the name of, I told them, they blue, love.
Black and silver, black and silver, black and silver.
Hey, meet me on the 40-yard line, prepare for kickoff.
You should do a song for the Raiders. I got all these little leagues with the Raiders and all that shit. We just gonna send them to them and do it. Mind you, I'm a Saints fan.
I know.
So I really had to do homework. I really had to Google shit.
I could tell because you was saying names and everything.
Like, so it was just like, all right, bet. And then again, it's the kids, black and silver, black.
Yeah, straight up. That was dope though, man. That was a good marketing tool, man. A lot of people don't realize you gotta do them songs that you don't feel like you want to do sometimes.
Fact.
Like it's gonna always. Most time it be the songs that you don't know. Nigga, you can't tell your fan what to like. That's what I be trying to tell artists. Nigga, I'ma like what I like. You just gotta give a nigga a lot of content.
Can't get mad at me.
Hey, listen, they don't even believe me when From Donna came out. If, like I said, if you listen to From Donna for real, the beginning of that song say, "Don't mind me. This is strictly for my people." I did not want to do that song at all. I didn't expect that song to do what it did. I was in my cousin Toy. She just left. I was in her kitchen. Rest in peace to my nigga Boski. He was playing the game, Call of Duty or something, homie, and the beat came on YouTube. We was just listening to shit.
That beat crazy too.
And I just started harmonizing to that motherfucker.
That's what you call them original song. Future. Yep.
I'm just harmonizing to the shit in the kitchen, you feel me? Boom, my cousin Toya, she sneak recording me, you feel me? And like, hey nigga, this shit hard. So I heard the playback and I just put the words to it.
Okay.
So we go to Hitman's, it's me, Chili Chills, Gut, Socks, they doing their song or whatever the fuck. And while they doing their song, I'm like, Hitman, pull this up real quick, let me see what this shit sound like. They not paying attention, Hitman not paying attention, he hit record on that motherfucker, I just go crazy.
That's
Never did a double take, never stopped or nothing. I went from the top to the
I
bottom.
went through the whole song.
Because nobody was paying attention. He just pressed record and I just went off.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just chopped it and I dubbed it and ad-libbed after that. But From Donna was something I never even cared about, like to be blown up like that.
Shout out Gut too, man.
Yeah, we live.
For real.
Yeah,
we
that
live.
shit.
One of the coldest clothing lines, man.
Big shout out to Toya too. One thing I can say, she always put on for you for social media. If you was gone, nigga, she was letting the world know that nigga is coming home.
Oh yeah, facts.
Do not count that nigga out.
On my kids.
Do not count that nigga out.
One of my favorite cousins.
She always did that shit. So big shout out to that.
Absolutely.
As far as the Raiders song, I remember, I heard it differently. I didn't know the song or nothing. Somebody shot it to me and was like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And then I told you straight up, like, nigga, I'm supporting that song straight all the way through because of how hard it was.
It was
know
dope.
what I'm saying? Like,
I thought it was gonna be corny. That's the thing is, you be thinking the song gonna be corny, and then when I knew you was doing your homework, when you was like Deshaun Jackson for the long for the touchdown, Derek Carr, he naming niggas. I'm like, oh yeah, he just read. He busted.
Listen, the nigga made me do my homework. Cause I don't watch football at all.
I know everything about that.
So when somebody like, hey, I need you to do this, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be simple. You feel me? I'm gonna go grab some clips, throw that motherfucker on there, do this. And then this nigga naming names, I'm like, oh no, I gotta work.
Yeah,
I gotta really do work. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you did your shit with the Raiders shit. Bitch ass city didn't let you perform it, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the crazy part because of you. Cause after doing that song, not being able to perform, y'all do the thing on Donna with Straw. And the fucking police and fire department is there, want to take pictures with you, and that's the weirdest part. Like, y'all supporting me to not support me.
Yeah. That's
and
that
one
fake love we be talking about.
Yeah, and one
that's that fake love.
Real
man.
shit you said is like being able to have you legit do got connects, right? Like we been in Vegas for so long.
Absolutely.
So we all know police officers.
Friends,
we know these people, and like you said, if they can't compromise their career,
They don't want to do it.
But that'd be fucked up when the police can't stand up for what they believe in. But we gonna leave that at that, man. We don't want no more indictments, man. With that being said, man, it's Cold 7. We here with Babe Blue. Pilot Talk by Tizzle. We up out of here.
yeah, man.
Go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.